Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Aaron Domansky, along with Tyler Hodge and Alyssa Trefsker. Tonight, we continue our coverage of Red Tornado basketball on WKMC, coming to you live from Manheim Township High School as Mount Carmel area faces West Catholic in the Sweet 16 round of the PIAA AAA Girls Basketball State Playoffs. MCA comes into tonight's game at 26-2, defeating Holy Redeemer at home 46-36 last Saturday in the opening round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and West Catholic heads into the game at 13-11, runners up in District 12, and they're playing the Philadelphia Catholic League. Last time out, they defeated the Palmerton 46-42 in the opening round. MCA actually defeated Palmerton 40-35 earlier this season.
Winner of this one will move on to play in the Elite Eight, which will be Friday, facing either Lancaster Catholic or New Hope Soulberry. We'd like to thank our game sponsor this evening, the C.J. Lucas Funeral Home, locations in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. We would like to thank Charlie and his crew, Marlon, Coach Mick, Al, and the rest of the gang for sponsoring tonight. As we're getting ready for tip-off, again, it's the Sweet 16 round of the PIAA Girls AAA Basketball Championship. Starting five for West Catholic. Number 3, Jasmine Butler. Number 14, Amina Reed. Number 23, Jalen Moore. 21, Siani Scott. 13, Kia Henry. Here's your opening tip. Going to go out and we have a whistle.
Could be a re-jump.
Usual starting five on the floor for the Big Red. On the re-jump, West Catholic has it.
Nice little setup play there for West Catholic out of the tip-off.
Starting five for the Tornadoes, the Koski sisters, Chapman, Reisinger, and Pizzoli. Moore is going to inbound for West Catholic.
Looks like Mount Carmel coming out in a little 1-2-2 defense here. A little different from prior games we've seen Mount Carmel play.
Reed controlling, gets it over to Butler. Inside, Moore with the shot, and Jalen Moore has the first points of the game. West Catholic up early, 2-0. Jenna brings it up over half court and we have an official's whistle.
They're going to get a foul up top on the block. It's going to be on number 3, Butler for West Catholic. Little 1-3-1 look here for West Catholic.
Katie inbounds. Rachel over to Katie, 3-shot. It drops. Big three-pointer early for Katie Witkoski. Tornadoes up 1-3-2.
That's big, Aaron.
7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first.
Got to be a big confidence booster for there to take the first shot and nail it. Mount Carmel sets up in their full court press. Trying to get a turnover.
It gets over half court. Reed controlling. Dishes to Butler. Back to Reed.
Mount Carmel still sitting in that 1-2-2. They're trying to take away the high post there for number 3 on West Catholic. Butler trying to work it into her.
Reed's throwing things up a little bit. Rachel's guarding her on defense. Kicks over to Moore. Henry. Moore, corner shot. 3 doesn't go. Loose ball underneath.
Katie takes it away.
Up to Chapman. She's moving. Dishes to Reisinger.
Be knocked out of bounds by West Catholic. West Catholic had a great position there for the offensive rebound, but Mount Carmel with the twins, Katie and Rachel Lakoski, getting their hands in there and getting the takeaway.
Katie inbounds to Jenna, underneath. Shot doesn't fall.
It's her own rebound.
Chapman. To Rachel. Working that perimeter, Jenna. Deep three. Just off the rim. Reed gets the board for the Burrs. They're up over half court. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first. Butler tried to go inside.
Good.
Katie comes up with it.
Good knockaway by Reisinger to get her hand on that ball and not get the foul.
Over to Jenna. She's driving. To the hoop. Dishes to Chappie.
She thought about it.
Rachel to Katie. Katie
Nice
drives. To Alyssa. To the hoop.
Get the foul and one.
2-point bucket for Alyssa. Going to head to the stripe for the one.
Nice little play there. All designed by Koski there. Going to the basket, and they flocked to her, and she just threw it up to Reisinger. You see how they all converted down onto Koski going to the basket. And they had Reisinger cutting right down the middle.
Alyssa with a chance to make this a 3-point play. Just short. Rebound by Moore. Gets it over to Reed.
They get a foul. I believe they're going to get that on Chapman on the reach. So they're actually going to get that one on with Koski from Mount Carmel.
Moore to the hoop.
Nice
and we
drive.
have a whistle.
That was a nice little drive there by Moore. Put her head down, went to the basket. Trying to get into the zone of that defense of Mount Carmel.
Shooting foul is going to send Moore to the line. First one rims out. Moore for her second. Second one also does not drop. Scramble for the ball. Chapman comes up with it for the Tornadoes.
Good play by Chapman by not blocking. She got the one knee and made the pass before she stood up.
Alyssa inside. Chapman is saying,
calm down, yeah.
Calm down a little bit.
They're moving a little fast.
Katie. Just rimmed out there.
That looked good from up here. Looked like it was going down.
Second game in a row that Southside rim hasn't been forgiving for us early on. But Burrs are going to have possession. They're up 5-2. Up over half court.
It's going to be a jump ball, yep. Good hustle by Pizzoli. She almost had her fingertips on the ball there, but she was able to hustle back and get a stop and get the tie up.
Tornado's going to have it after the jump, and we don't have a live clock on screen, so just going to update you guys with the time as best we can moving through the game. So right now, Tornadoes are up 5-2 with 4:22 and counting in the first. Rachel up over half court.
And it looks like West Catholic went man-to-man. After the first possession, they went 1-3-1.
Alyssa to the hoop, shot, and it falls. Increases the Tornado lead to 5 as we approach 4 minutes left in the first.
Yeah, good take by Reisinger. And she gets the steal.
Nice steal. Katie gets it over to Rachel. To Jenna, 3 shot. Just off the rim. Katie rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Tornadoes.
Yeah, 2 nice plays there by Reisinger. She put her head down and went to the basket, and then she gets the knockaway from Mount Carmel on the full court press.
Inbound to Katie. Jenna, top of the key, shot. Three just rims out again. Blake with the rebound for West Catholic, kicks it up to Reed, to the hoop. Doesn't go. Tornadoes get it back. Jenna's on the move.
A little confusion there, I think. I think it was actually knocked off of Jenna's knee. Yep, that's what they're going to call. I think
give possession to the Burrs.
The West Catholic defender reached over across and knocked the ball out, and while it was going out, it was knocked off Jenna Pizzoli's knee.
Inbound goes to Reed. She brings it up over half the court. Rachel's waiting for her on defense. Possession going to stay with West Catholic. Cloak is going to check in for the Tornadoes, in for Chapman.
Yeah, Mount Carmel's staying in this little 1-2-2 set. It's giving some West Catholic some issues on the offensive end.
Reed.
Focus comes in right away, makes an impact on the defensive end.
She definitely did. Rachel grabs that loose ball. Tornadoes have it back. Katie. Inside Jenna, shot. Doesn't go. There's a battle for the ball underneath.
We got tie up.
We have a jump ball. So Clokus and Scott were battling for that ball underneath.
And you know, we mentioned it last week in our broadcast about Clokus. Coach Ferrano, she comes off the bench for Coach Ferrano and immediately makes an impact on the defensive end for Coach Ferrano and the Red Tornadoes. Now here she is in the full court press.
She's had an excellent postseason. Reed working up. Gets it to Moore.
Get a kick ball.
And Moore tried to get it to Kadia Thomas, checked in for the Burrs. And Burrs is the official nickname of West Catholic, so we're not saying that because we're cold, even though it was windy out today. So they are the West Catholic Burrs. So if you hear us saying that throughout the broadcast, that's why. Reed going to inbound. Blake, three-shot rims out. Pizzoli gets the board, and we look underneath.
They tie up again.
Jump ball is called. Pizzoli inbounds. Rachel. Chapman kicks it over to Clokus. Inside, Alyssa. She's double, gets it out to Pizzoli. Drives baseline. Shot.
Nice rebound.
Alyssa comes up with the loose ball. Reisinger to the hoop, and we have a whistle.
Made a foul. 2 shots.
So Reisinger's going to head to the stripe for 2. Tornadoes up 7-2 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first. First one rims out.
Yeah, just short there for Alyssa.
Gunslinger's going to get another one. That one does drop. Tornadoes lead goes up to 6, 8-2. 2:13 and counting left in the first.
Yeah, this Mount Carmel full court press and their 1-2-2 defense they're playing, really giving West Catholics some unusual looks they've seen all year.
Reed tried to dish it, and there was 2 West Catholic players there. Neither of them got to it. Tornadoes going to get it back.
Mount Carmel forces another turnover.
Clokus going to inbound. Gets it into Rachel.
Oh, there's going to be a whistle here. I think West Catholic is going to get the timeout before Mount Carmel had the chance to inbound it.
And that was a late timeout by the Burrs, but they were granted it. And at the timeout, I'm sure you can see on air, we are at a beautiful facility for this Sweet 16 round of the AAA girls basketball playoffs here at Mountain Township Gymnasium, a newer facility. And they've been nothing but hospitable to us here on WKMC, so I'd like to thank them for hosting tonight. We also would like to thank our game sponsor, C.J. Lucas Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Carmel and Coltmont, and Charles, Marlon, Al, Bernie, Coach Mick, Ashley, and Ashley, thank you for sponsoring tonight, and literally, Hodge, keeping our broadcast alive.
We're here. And like we said, thank you to Charles and the crew. We greatly appreciate it. Now it looks like the Mount Carmel student section's rolling in here a little late.
Reisinger. You don't see that too often. Alyssa brings it up over half court.
Point guard.
She could do it all. Rachel gets to Chapman. Inside to Alyssa. Working underneath.
She hit the foul. That's, you know, we've seen that in this postseason with Mount Carmel. We've seen it with Jenna Pizzoli in the district championship game. We've seen it the last 2 games with Alyssa. She gets the ball at the foul line, puts her head down, goes to the basket, gets rewarded by shooting 2 foul shots.
Alyssa for her first. That one drops, lead up to 9-2, 7-point lead for the Tornadoes. Katie back into the game along with Reed for MCA. Reisinger for her second. That one drops 2. Tornadoes up 8, 10-2, 1:45 remaining in the first.
That's a big sign for Mount Carmel. We talked about it against Holy Redeemer about the foul shots Mount Carmel missed. Big 2 foul shots there early for Reisinger. Get the confidence going from the free throw line.
Reed dishes out to Moore. She drives. Kicks it to Blake. Blake to the hoop. Doesn't go. Pizzoli grabs the loose ball. Over to Reisinger. Chapman has it up to Pizzoli.
West Catholic standing man-to-man.
Katie. To Reed. Alyssa trying to take a look. She does, spins, takes the shot to the hoop, doesn't go. Rebound by Reed. Loose ball, Pizzoli all over it. Gets it to MCA's Reed.
Hit timeout. Wow, good call by Coach Verano there. Just when you thought maybe Mount Carmel was going to have a turnover there, gets the timeout from the opposite end of the court.
Be a 30-second timeout, and yet Coach Verano battle tested in the PIAA playoffs. Very strategic timeout.
Yeah, especially with the 54 seconds there. You know, Jenna Pizzoli made a great play on the ball there to get it back from Mount Carmel, and Sydney Reed was going to the basket there. It looked like West Catholic was going to come in with a little bit of a trap. You know, like we 10-2 here with 54 seconds left. You know, Coach Verano didn't want to see a turnover. I think she wants to get a good basket here and extend the lead.
We're still at the break. And again, just a reminder, the winner of this one is going to be taking on the winner of Lancaster Catholic and New Hope Soulbury. That game's being played right now, too, at Liberty High School. To try to get a score update. The other half of the bracket on the eastern side, though, was postponed due to weather. So those games will take place tomorrow. Tornadoes inbound. Chapman has it. Katie. Over to Jenna. Pizzoli taking some looks.
40 seconds left, no hurry. I think they're going to get another tie-up.
Jump ball called by the officials.
Yep. I think they're trying to break the record from last game, Aaron.
We had over 20.
Yeah, with all the jump balls we had last week, especially in the first quarter here.
Burrs inbound. Reed has it for West Catholic. Gets it up. Stolen by Katie. Chapman. Pizzoli.
30 seconds here. Maybe Mount Carmel don't have to force anything. Hold for one shot. 10-2 lead.
Katie takes the handoff. Back to Chapman. Try to work it in, and there's a scrum for it.
All right, tie up.
Another jump ball. On record pace, Hodge, early on.
Yep, we are, for sure.
Katie's going to inbound. 11.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Moore checks back in for the Burrs.
They had the sub, but I think they're going to bring her back because she didn't report to the scores table. It was like a hockey sub. So the official made her. He's not out. He's going to let her in. Okay. It looked like he was having a conversation with the coach there because You know, she kind of checked in off the bench, didn't fully run to the scores table.
Tornado's going to have it. Gets into Alyssa, back to Katie. Good look.
Give it a go.
There's another loose ball and another jump ball.
Yep.
7 seconds left in the first. Tornadoes up 10-2. Burrs are going to inbound.
Carmel doesn't want to give up any cheap runs here with the 10-2 lead with only 7 seconds.
Jenna knocks it out of the way. Nice move. Chapman at the end of the quarter. That's how the first quarter will end here at Manheim Township. Your score at the end of one. Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 10, West Catholic Burrs 2. Now at the quarter break, you know, early 8-point lead for the Red Tornadoes. In a scoring column, Alyssa Reisinger, 7 points. Katie Witkowski with that big early 3. That's scoring for the Red Tornadoes. And on the West Catholic side, 2-point bucket belongs to Kadia Thomas.
Yeah, and right when West Catholic came out, they came out in a 1-3-1 look. And right at Mount Carmel got a bucket off that, but right after that, they came to man-to-man. Now, Alyssa Reisinger really took advantage of the man-to-man defense by putting her head down at the foul line, going to the basket, getting the foul calls, and making her free throws.
And at the quarter break, we once again would like to thank our sponsor, C.J. Lucas Funeral Home, with locations both in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. Charles and crew, thank you for sponsoring our game this evening on WKMC. Teams getting ready for start of the second. Tornadoes are going to have it. Katie Witkowski going to inbound. Gets it into Rachel. Over to Alyssa.
And West Catholic comes back out, man-to-man defense. Look to go back into Reisinger.
They tried to do hard.
They did.
It went out of bounds, but it went off the West Catholic.
It did.
Player.
I'm not sure how the official from the other side would have saw that knocked away.
Currently,
but he's going to overturn him.
Conferring, and he did overturn.
I'm not sure how he. Well, it's a tough angle. We have a good angle. We're up top here, so we can see it a little bit easier. But just that stop ball allows Mount Carmel to set up in the full court press. Almost knocked away by Chapman.
Nice defense by Chapman. Blake has it. Gets it up to Thomas. Back to Blake. West Catholic working it around Reed.
Mount Carmel comes out to start the second quarter. Full court press back to the 2-3 zone.
Chapman right there.
And they get a steal off
Rachel.
Of it.
Back to Ava. Inside, Alyssa at the foul line. Dishes to Chapman. Pozzoli, wing 3-shot. Doesn't go.
Just off. But Mount Carmel really getting their hands on the offensive boards here.
Going after it. Pozzoli to the hoop. It doesn't fall again. West Catholic regains possession.
Seems like there's just a lid on the rim for Jenna Pozzoli here.
Our last 2 games, again, like same direction. That south side rim has not been the Tornadoes' best friend.
And they're going to get the foul on Witkowski. Rachel Witkowski, it's going to be her second.
Tornadoes up 10-2, 6:43 left until halftime. Burrs going to inbound.
Now Mount Carmel switched back, and now they're in a 1-2-2 half-court set.
Reed, Clokus guarding her. High pass, but Butler comes down with it.
It's been knocked off Butler.
Might have knocked her off balance. It was a high pass, and she couldn't maintain control.
Yeah,
so Tornadoes have it.
Hit off her knee there. But Coach Verhan on this 1-2-2. You watch Abby Clokus up top. She is ball hawking that ball. She is not giving the West Catholic offender any position to get to a nice easy pass.
Jenna on the wing. Gets to Alyssa. Over to Clokus. Clokus takes a 3-shot off the rim. Pozzoli board gets it to Lukoski.
Ooh, we're going to get a jump. And it's going to be a tie-up. It looked a little rough because two girls went to the floor there. But
that was definitely the hardest jump ball of the first half.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, like you mentioned, both teams want the ball. That's why we're getting so many tie-ups.
The IAA playoffs, winner advances, losers go home. West Catholic has it. Reed. Up to Butler. Dishes. Scott with the finish. So 2 points for Siani. Scott, your score is 10-4. Red Tornadoes with 5:48 and counting left until half. Katie to Alyssa. Katie, 3-shot from the corner. Doesn't go. Chapman's chasing it. But Reed grabs it for the Burrs. She's on the move.
West Catholic trying to run here.
Reed to the hoop, and we have a whistle.
They're going to get a blocking foul. And they're going to get that on Alyssa Reisinger. That's going to be her first.
Reed to the stripe for West Catholic.
In the student section, right underneath that basket's going to get into it.
Reed hits the first. Cuts the deficit to 5, 10-5 Red Tornadoes. Amini going to get her second. That one rims out Reisinger with the board.
Unusual. West Catholic didn't have anyone in there to rebound. They were all back in the backcourt talking to the coach. Allows Mount Carmel to get the easy rebound.
Pozzoli. Over to Katie. Back to Jenna. Clokus. Taking some looks. Top of the key. Pozzoli. Clokus to Chapman. Chapman takes the 3-shot. Deep 3, and it goes. Big 3-point basket for number 2, Ava Chapman. Increases the lead to 8, 13-5 Red Tornadoes. 4:52 and counting until halftime. Reed. Hook shot.
They get the foul on number 24 there from Mount Carmel. It's going to be Katie Lukoski.
It was a unique looking play under the basket there. I think she went for the hook shot at the very end. She knew she ran out of real estate, and unfortunately, Katie was there too. So Reed's going to head back to the stripe. Senior guard taking her first of 2. That one drops, cuts the lead to 7, 13-6. Red Tornadoes, triple fours left until halftime. Reed also hits her second. Mount Carmel lead is 6, 13-7. Tornadoes have it.
West Catholic comes out with a full court press themselves.
Pozzoli to the hoop. Shot does not go. Reisinger right there to get it. There is a tie-up for the ball.
They're going to get a foul. That time they're going to get a foul instead of a jump up. They're going to get that foul on number 3, Butler. Her second.
Katie going to inbound.
And Mount Carmel's here in a little box set out of bounds. Watch the screen-to-screener here for Reisinger.
To Pozzoli. Rachel, 3-shot.
Nailed it.
Back-to-back big threes. Witkowski gets this one. Tornadoes up 9, 16-7. 4 minutes and 22 seconds until half.
Nice shot there by the senior Witkowski. And they get turnover. Big moment there for Mount Carmel.
Out of the hands of number 13, Henry, for the Burrs. Tornadoes get it back. Katie with the inbound. Gets into Alyssa, back to Katie. Up over half court. And Rachel's going to set up things for MCA. Working perimeter.
going to go into Reisinger. There it is.
Inside, Alyssa with the shot.
We got a walk, I believe. We're going to call a walk. Looks like Reisinger just picked up her pivot foot on the spin move there.
Number 2, Sienna Blake checks back in for West Catholic. Tornadoes up 16-7, 3:47 left until half. Moore is going to inbound for the Burrs.
Mount Carmel stay in their full court press.
Reed. Shot.
Just a little drive there by Reed.
Moore. Follow up, and we have a whistle.
And they're going to call that one on Katie Wikoski. Going to be her second, team 6th foul.
And Moore is going to head to the line. 5'7" freshman. Forward for West Catholic.
In and out.
First one doesn't go. Moore for her second. Doesn't fall. Pizzoli board.
They have Reisinger streaking down the middle.
Rachel to the hoop. Nice finish for number 21.
She gave the little head fake there like she was going to pass to Reisinger and went to the hole.
Leads now 18-7. 3 minutes, 15 seconds till half.
That's another saving layup there by Alyssa Reisinger by using her foot to kick the ball out of bounds.
And the way the student sections are situated here, Hodge, Mount Carmel area student section definitely mimicking something out of Cameron Indoor Stadium here in the first half.
This is a great setup for student sections underneath the baskets.
Tornadoes are going to maintain possession as the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little contact there, I think. Some fans wanted to foul there.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left of half. Reisinger inbounds to Chapman. Hand off to Rachel. Back to Alyssa. Rachel going to set up.
I'd like to see them right here at Mount Carmel go back inside to Reisinger. She had a nice little move last time. Just got the walk call on her. Watching for the give and go.
Dish to Chapman, out to Rachel. 3-shot doesn't go. Chapman was right there. Tornadoes almost had it, but the Burrs come up with it more. Works it out to Blake, to Reed. 2:41 left until half. Blake. Butler. And that one goes.
Yeah, they got to the middle of the zone now in Mount Carmel's 1-2-2 defense.
Correction, we didn't see the one. That last basket was by Henry for West Catholic. So your score is Mount Carmel area 18, West Catholic 9. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left until half.
Yeah, that was a good take there by West Catholic, getting to the middle of that 1-2-2 zone.
Inside, Reisinger, shot, doesn't go. Gets her own rebound and a whistle.
I think Alyssa might have got hit in the nose there. She was grabbing her eyes like they were watering.
She's going to head to the stripe.
Yeah. Talking about getting inside the Reisinger. Good things happen. You get inside when you have a big that's as dominant as Alyssa Reisinger has played all season. And right there again, she's getting rewarded going to the foul line.
First one drops. Tornadoes now up 10. Alyssa going to get her second. That falls two. Tornadoes are up 20-9. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left until half. Moore has it. Gets it to Henry. Doesn't go. Chapman grabs that loose ball. Working back up floor for the Tornadoes. Under 2 minutes. Rachel. Out to Chappie. She drives.
And we got a blocking foul. Mount Carmel moving fast and attacking here late in the second quarter, but what's very impressive is the one-shot opportunities they're giving to West Catholic. Mount Carmel dominating the rebounds, only allowing West Catholic one shot each possession. And that's big when you mentioned you have Katie and Rachel Lukoski on the floor for Mount Carmel. Not the tallest, but they get great position underneath, and they do a great job boxing out.
Chapman to the stripe. Ava knocks it down, 21-9. Thomas checked back in for West Catholic, number 11, and number 15, Clokus, back in for the Big Red. Second shot falls short. Mazzoli right there.
There's another rebound. So we mentioned Mount Carmel is dominating the boards.
Chapman, 3-shot, rims out.
Another rebound. We get a foul. Yep, they're going to get a foul instead of the tie-up, but that foul comes because Mount Carmel is dominating the rebounds. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Mount Carmel is dominating both ends on the boards.
Was always going to head to the stripe. You know, that last call was justified by the officials. I mean, she really...
And that's going to be the team's 8th for West Catholic, so it's going to be 1-on-1 for Jenna here.
Off the back of the rim, Clokus right there to grab it. Chapman.
Mount Carmel, no hurry here. 21-9 lead.
Mazzoli dishes out to Clokus. 3-shot, doesn't go. Chapman.
Good jump.
And we have a jump ball.
Stay in Mount Carmel's possession underneath.
Number 10, Kaylin Freeman checks in for the Burrs. MC up 21-9, 1 minute 19 seconds left until half. Rakarski's also in for the Big Red. Carly gets it. Over to Mazzoli. Jenna drives. Back to Burkowski.
Getting a foul. Carly Burkowski playing big minutes here for Mount Carmel in the second quarter. Gonna have an opportunity for a 1-on-1.
Carly knocks down the first. Senior going to get her second. Falls as well.
That's a big moment there for the senior, Aaron.
Absolutely, Hodge. I'll tell you a little insight. Her and Katie Wikoski used to have Carly and Katie cooks on WKMC. They'd have in a morning news broadcast, and those last 2 free throws definitely cooked.
I was going to say, they're cooking right now. I mean, big minutes for Carly coming in here for Coach Ferrano, and she gets the opportunity to go to the foul line and takes advantage of it.
Almost another steal again for the Red Tornadoes. Reed. And a finish by Moore for West Catholic. 23-11 Mount Carmel area as we approach 40 seconds left until half. Mazzoli up over half court. Jenna taking looks.
Coach Ferrano's calling out for the last shot here.
Up 12 in no hurry. Chapman over to Clokus.
They have 10 here. Look for him to get to the set here.
Under 10 seconds, Clokus. Tries getting Alyssa. Ball goes out of bounds. West Catholic's going to have possession. Tornadoes up 23-11 with 5.3 seconds left until the halftime break.
For Mount Carmel here, no easy one.
The roll into Reed. Final seconds in first half. Last shot was by Blake. That is no good. So we are at halftime. Your halftime score. Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 23. West Catholic Burrs 11 at the break. Hodge, Alyssa, and I will be back after we have halftime. See you shortly on WKMC. I'd like to welcome everybody back to WKMC. We prep for our second half. Tornadoes are up 23-11 at the break. Teams are getting ready to start the third quarter. And again, on the PIAA bracket, before the second half starts, the winner of this one is going to be taking on the winner of Lancaster Catholic, the District 3 champ, or New Hope Soulbury, the District 1 champ. That game is currently being played at Liberty High School. And we're checking score stream and some other sources for a score. As soon as we get a score, we will provide it to you. Hodge, you want to break down some stats before the second half?
Yeah, for Mount Carmel, Alyssa Reisinger led the way with 9 points, followed by Katie Wikoski from Mount Carmel with 5.
Her sister Rachel just got a steal.
I was just saying, we're off and running already, Aaron.
Yep. Into Jenna. Team switch baskets. Jenna to the
nice
hoop.
take.
And Tornadoes on the board early in the second half.
Fast start from Mount Carmel here in the third period.
25-11, 7 minutes, 38 seconds in the third.
There's steal. There it is.
Grabs that loose one. The Wikoski's teamed up for it. Unfortunately, Katie stepped on the line here on this side. But playing great basketball here as we start the second half. The Burrs are going to get it.
Yeah, just unfortunate there for Mount Carmel. They were able to get the steal, but Katie Wikoski just stepped on the line while she was trying to get control of the ball.
Moore has it for West Catholic. Works it inside to Butler. Butler kicks to Henry. Outside to Blake. To Butler. Try to work inside. Henry. Blake. Inside again. Scott.
Nice move.
Takes a shot and we have a whistle.
It's a nice move there by Scott, though, a little up and under to get to the basket.
She's only a freshman for the Burrs. Number 21. Going to head to the stripe. Early in the third quarter, we once again would like to thank our game sponsor, CJ Lucas Funeral Home, with locations both in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game on WKMC. Scott's shot rims out. And the second one rims out too. The Carmel Crazies are in full force. However, Moore gets the pull back for West Catholic.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that before we were off and running here, Aaron. I was wondering if, it was a kind of halftime adjustment for West Catholic on the rebounding end.
Reisinger answers. Tornadoes up 27-13, 6 minutes, 32 seconds, and counting in the third. Jenna gets a steal, dishes up to Chapman.
Smart play by Chapman. She didn't have the numbers, pulls it out. Allows Mount Carmel to get into the offensive set.
Katie over to Rachel. Back to her sister Katie. Katie gets it out to Chapman. Rachel taking some looks.
Nice little play there.
Right to Alyssa. Has the last 4 points for the Red Tornadoes.
Really nice little slip screen there by Reisinger.
MCA's up 29-13, 5 minutes, 43 seconds.
West Catholic, they're going to get a timeout.
And at that timeout, just again to give you an update with the time, 5 minutes, 43 seconds left in the third. Big Red up 29-13. And at the time, Bernie, Coach Mick, Ashley and Ashley, for all the services they perform at their locations in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game on WKMC.
Yeah, real fast start out of the third quarter there for Mount Carmel. To get the easy steal to start, get an easy basket. Now they're working into Reisinger on the inside, and then West Catholic had to get a quick timeout there because Mount Carmel they were looking for blood in the water there.
Both teams still huddled up. They break almost at the same time. West Catholic going to have possession, and Blake's going to inbound for the Burrs.
Mount Carmel staying in that 1-2-2 set really gave West Catholic some trouble, in the first half there. Not a unique defense you see, especially at the girls level.
Reed, 3-shot doesn't go. Reisinger with the board, gets it out to Pizzoli. Tornadoes have it.
There's another one and done though for West Catholic. Mount Carmel really boxing out, only allowed West Catholic 1 shot.
Katie works into Alyssa. Dishes to Katie, shot, and
get the foul. Really running the offense here through Reisinger in the 3rd quarter here. Two possessions down, she got the layup there. She makes the assist to Wikoski. She gets fouled to go into the foul line for 2.
Katie for her first. Doesn't fall. She's going to get another. Wikoski for her second. Doesn't knock down. Burrs scramble for it. They're going to maintain possession.
Oh, they're going to
change it.
I was going to say there was 2 West Catholic defenders, only one Mount Carmel defender. So you're a math guy. That's 4 hands to 2 for Mount Carmel. I believe one of them knocked it out, and the official just waved the wrong signal.
Clark is going to inbound. Gets it out to Pizzoli. Jenna. Rachel has it. Beyond the arc. Goes into Alyssa. She gets it to the hoop. Doesn't fall. Gets her own board.
And 1.
Rebound basket does fall. And going to head to the stripe with a chance to make it 3.
Offensive rebounds, Aaron. That's a major difference in this game for Mount Carmel. I'm not sure how that pass got into Alyssa Reisinger. The defender was playing great defense, but got through. Alyssa missed the first opportunity, but she stayed after it, got the second one, and gets rewarded by the N1.
Chance to make it 3. Tornadoes up 31-13. 5 minutes, 5 seconds left in the 3rd.
And that foul was on Butler. It's her 3rd.
Alyssa does make it 3. 32-13. 5 minutes, 3 seconds, and counting.
Mount Carmel staying in that full court press.
Reed gets up to Blake. To Moore. We have a whistle.
Yep, they're going to get a foul out on Wikoski. It's going to be her 3rd. It's going to be West Catholic's ball underneath. I believe we're going to get a Wikoski for a Wikoski sub out here.
Butler going to inbound for the Burrs. Gets into Thomas. Blake has it. Works over to Reed.
In the trap.
Reed works out of it. Clokus is on her.
She was trying to come from behind.
Butler finishes for West Catholic. 32-15, 4:34 left in the 3rd. Pizzoli dishes to Katie. Up to Ava. Clokus controlling. Back over Wikoski, inside Reisinger.
Nice pass.
And it works again. Alyssa Reisinger is taking control of this game. Tornadoes up 34-15 as we approach 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Ooh, thought they were going to get a steal there. They're going to get a push on Clokus. Now Carmel had the breakaway. Jenna stopped in her tracks and turned around and looked a little confused there, but they get the foul on Clokus on the push. You mentioned Reisinger here. She came out. There's 18 points leading Mount Carmel right now. Hot start here for the 3rd quarter for Alyssa.
Nice steal by Clokus, but we have a whistle.
I believe they're gonna get on Clokus again. You know, it looks like she's knocking the ball away. She's just getting her a little late with the body. And that's what the officials are calling there.
Butler inbounds to Reed. She's up over half court. Blake, 3-shot doesn't go. Thomas board and a putback for number 11. 34-17 MCA. 3:43 left in the third. Jenna. Ball goes out.
It looks like West Catholic there. They're trying to trap on the sidelines, but Jen almost dribbled right into that. Fortunately, was knocked out of bounds.
Katie going to inbound.
Back in the Reisinger.
Going inside. Alyssa to the hoop. Try to get 2 more.
I believe that's going to roll off Reed. Yep. Roll off Reed, West Catholic's ball. Like the opportunity there by Alyssa Reisinger going back inside there. She's getting great position down there for the opportunities to get layups.
More inbounds. Reed working up the court. Blake. Butler in the corner. Up to Reed. Blake, 3-shot. Doesn't go. Moore with the putback. 2 points for number 23. She's up to 8 for the game. 34-19. Red Tornadoes, 3 minutes, 3 seconds of counting. Pizzoli over to Katie. Reed. Clokus.
Nice pass.
Wikoski, Pizzoli. Nice ball move by the Red Tornadoes. Burrs get it though.
Stepped out of bounds. The pressure of Mount Carmel there got the turnover. Nice hustle by Mount Carmel, not giving up after the missed opportunity.
Chapman back onto the floor for the Big Red.
And getting those steals in the backcourt is huge because Mount Carmel gets to start on their side of the basket.
Rachel to Ava. Pizzoli in the corner, back to Rachel.
They're gonna get a double foul. They're gonna get a double foul on Alyssa Reisinger and Thomas. You see that happen a lot in the post when you have 2 bigs, fighting for position. Sometimes both coaches wanted to go one way, but it's a good call because both have equal right to position in the post, and they just get the double foul there.
Katie inbounds. Chapman to Alyssa. Another whistle.
They get the push in the back on Thomas. It's going to be Thomas's third.
Yeah, she's approaching foul trouble. Alyssa dominating this third quarter, trying to contain her, and that's what the result of it.
Yeah, Mount Carmel a 4 high set there.
Jenna to Alyssa. She drives. Another whistle out there.
They get that foul on Alyssa Reisinger. Her 4th. Wow. Alyssa Reisinger here in the third quarter is going to have to go to the bench with 2:26 left with picking up her 4th foul.
Tornadoes up 34-19. Clokus back onto the floor. Burrs have it.
Mount Carmel's going to have to go back to Jenna Pizzoli or Chapman here to get some scoring, while Alyssa Reisinger is going to have to sit on the bench here with 4 fouls.
Reed pushing up court. Blake. Chapman's on her. 2 guard and 2. Reed back to Blake. Blake 3-shot. Doesn't go. Pizzoli board. Tornadoes have it. Katie Wikoski bringing it up court. Under 2 minutes left in the third.
Could be a trap from West Catholic.
They get
steal.
It back. Burrs have it. Moore to Blake. Doesn't go. Moore gets the rebound. Doesn't go. Clokus gets the board. Out to Rachel. Working it. Tornadoes pushing. Pizzoli.
Here, both the fans getting into it here. you're going to see a basket here. One of these guys from either team's going to explode.
Butler delivers for the Burrs. 34-21. Red Tornadoes in the lead. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the third quarter.
Coach Ferrano's going to get a 30-second timeout there. Oh, they changed to full timeout. So full timeout there for Coach Ferrano, Mount Carmel.
Keeping us on our toes, Hodge. After the break, Tornadoes are in control of this game in the Sweet 16 round of the PIAA AAA girls basketball playoffs. We still do not have a score for Lancaster Catholic, New Hope, Salisbury. That's also being played tonight. So the winner of this one is going to be taking on the winner of that one Friday evening. And the other half of the eastern side of the bracket, Imhotep Charter, District 12 champ, is paired up against Dunmore, the District 2 champ. That game will now be tomorrow. And then the other game on the eastern side, Columbia, the District 3 runner-up. The team the Tornadoes played last year in the postseason, and taking on Lake Lehman. And that'll also be tomorrow. And that one's at Marts Hall in Pottsville. So tomorrow's games both tip off at 5 p.m. So if you're checking the score updates, just want to keep everyone updated. Those two games are now tomorrow due to weather. Tornadoes have it. Rachel. Up to Jenna. Tornadoes working around on offense.
Comes a trap again. West Catholic really trying to trap Mount Carmel up the top of the key.
Chapman. We're under a minute in the third. Pizzoli to the hoop. Doesn't fall. Thomas with the board. Blake. Try to go inside of Thomas. Katie Wachowski bats it away.
It's a nice play there by Katie Wachowski, giving up the size advantage to get that knockaway.
Rachel sets up. Nice behind the back dribble by Rachel.
Yeah, West Catholic really trying to jump the pass and get the traps. And Mount Carmel up top. Here it comes.
Wachowski double, gets over to Clokas. Back to Rachel.
Yeah, 15 seconds here at Mount Carmel. And hold for the last one.
Tornadoes working around. We're under 10 seconds. Katie, shot for a three. Doesn't go. Her sister Rachel gets the board and they have a whistle. Whistle comes with 3.2 seconds left in the third.
And it's going to give Mount Carmel an opportunity here to draw one up out of bounds underneath here, getting a set Coach Ferrano likes. And they just switched inbounders. Jenna Pizzoli's going to take it out. Watch for them to try to get the ball back to her out of the out of bounds.
And that was the fourth foul on Butler for West Catholic.
There comes Jenna. We got to shoot. Oh, didn't get it off in time.
And that is the end of the third quarter. Your score at the end of three, Mount Carmel area Red Tornadoes 34, West Catholic Burrs 21. And Haji, you found it. So we do have a score update in the other matchup. Lancaster Catholic leads New Hope, Salisbury, 53 to 45 with 5 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. So we'll try to keep you updated as best we possibly can. Had to scour the Twitter wire to get that score. You know we'd find it. So eventually we found it. So Lancaster Catholic is ahead right now. We'll keep everyone posted to see. Winner of that game, of course, plays the winner of this one. At the quarter break, Tornadoes up 34 to 21.
Yeah, Darren, we mentioned there with Alyssa Reisinger going to the bench with her fourth foul in the third period. You know, it's going to take some time to get her back in here. You know, with the 8-minute quarter, Mount Carmel's going to have to, you know, get the Jenna Pizzoli or Ava Chapman, you know, going here and get some scoring opportunities for Mount Carmel.
Eight minutes left to go until the Elite Eight. Winner moves on to Friday. March to Hershey is upon us, Hodge. 8 minutes left in this one. See how it plays out.
Absolutely. It's, you know, you mentioned, you know, survive and advance, loser goes home. 8 minutes left to go here in this one.
Katie tried to go to Cloacus, ball goes out. Burrs are going to have possession.
Miscommunication there on the opening possession from Mount Carmel.
And as we start the fourth, we once again would like to thank our game sponsor, CJ Lucas Funeral Home, locations both in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game on WKMC.
Great defense by Cloacus. That's got to be a foul, no?
They waited forever to blow that whistle on that last one.
It almost looked like from this angle that Abby Cloacus got put in a headlock, but they get the jump ball and it stays with West Catholic.
Yeah, for viewers at home, that we were not on a delay of any way, shape, or form. That whistle was just delayed.
And I really like the defense Abby Cloacus is playing. You know, she has the 2 fouls, but she's playing very aggressive, trying to get some steals.
Chapman comes up with the loose ball. She's up over half court. Gets to Katie, over to Rachel.
Carmel calling out a set.
Jenna dishes, Cloacus out to Chapman.
They'll go inside the Jenna. They ever at the foul line?
They did. Didn't
just off.
Just off. Thomas with that board for the Burrs. Reed pushing, driving, and a shot, and a finish. Nice move by number 14, Amina Reed, for the Burrs. 34-23 MCA.
Yeah, Coach Verano saw that basket, and she went to Reisinger. She's going to sub in here on the next dead ball.
Under 7 minutes.
We're carry.
At 6 minutes, 49 seconds left in this one.
They're going to get a carry up top. Bukowski thought about passing it. The defender turned it back and ran away, and they called the carry.
Number 42 is back on the floor for the Big Red. Alyssa Reisinger back into this game. As we head down the home stretch, Amina Reed controls for West Catholic. Screen was set on Chapman, so it allowed Reed to take that shot. Goes out of bounds, and Tornadoes are going to regain possession. Katie Wachowski to inbound for the Big Red.
It looks like West Catholic's going to come out in a full court press for themselves. Watch them to trap the first pass again. It's been working for West Catholic here in the second half. Going to give Mount Carmel some troubles on the offensive end.
Rachel over to Jenna inside. Alyssa.
Yep, and they're going to get the foul. They get the foul on Thomas. It's going to be her 4th. So Thomas and Reisinger both playing with 4 fouls here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Thomas has the task of guarding Alyssa Reisinger, so obviously, you know, she's trying her best. Reisinger with the shot, doesn't drop. Board by Moore. Rachel comes up with a loose ball.
Mount Carmel just aggressive, getting her hand on the ball, knocking it away, and then regaining possession.
Rachel to Katie. Moving, driving, to the hoop, shot just short. Reisinger tried to grab it, but Butler comes up with it for the Burrs. She's coasting. She makes a move and takes a shot and a finish. 2 more points for number 3, Jasmine Butler. MCA's up 34-25. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this one. Going inside the Alyssa to the hoop.
And they're going to get Thomas with her 5th. That's going to be Thomas's 5th foul, and Alyssa Reisinger is going to have an opportunity to score the first points of the 4th quarter here for Mount Carmel.
Good game for number 11, Kadia Thomas for West Catholic. Senior does foul out, so she's going to head to the bench. Number 21, Siani Scott checks in for the Burrs. And Reisinger heads to this foul line.
Just short.
You can tell we're getting later into the game, Hodge.
Fatigue setting in. Short on the foul shot there. So you got to trust it, though, and stay with it here on the second one.
Just rims out. Pizzoli on the spot, tries to get it.
And they're going to get a jump. It's going to stay Mount Carmel's ball. Good hustle there by Jenna Pizzoli. Getting a tie up there and stay in possession for Mount Carmel.
She's doing many things tonight that might not show up in the box score. but an amazing game.
Yeah, like we mentioned in the first quarter, you know, she just missed on some of her shots, but playing great defense and offensive rebounding all night.
Mazzoli over to Rachel, inside.
Going inside.
Works it. Didn't get a shot. Nice defense by Scott. Tornadoes still maintain possession.
They're going to slow it up here.
Koski grabs it. Number 13, Henry tried to make a break on that for West Catholic.
Now it's going to be a one-on-one opportunity for Mount Carmel. So that's the team's 8th foul. And it's going to be a one-on-one opportunity for Lukoski. You know, Mount Carmel here with 5:17 left, still looking for their first points of the quarter. There it is.
He gets it. 10-point lead, 35-25, 5:17 remaining in this one. Katie going to get her second shot. Doesn't go. Reed gets the board for the Burrs. Gets it over to Butler. Butler to the hoop and a finish. She's having a nice quarter for West Catholic. She's up to 8 points in the game. 35-27. MCA 5 minutes left in your ball game. Chapman gets out of that double team, gets to Pozzoli, and Jenna knocks it down. Lead back to 10, 37-27.
Big basket there for Jenna Pozzoli. Maybe to get some confidence going here for her in this fourth quarter. West Catholic's going to get a timeout.
With 4:47 left, 10-point lead for the Red Tornadoes, which is very similar to their last round matchup against Holy Redeemer, which ended up in a 10-point victory for the Big Red. So going back to the home game from last Saturday, which was our last broadcast. And again, at the break, the winner of this one's going to be taking on the winner of New Hope Soulbury and Lancaster Catholic. That game will be played on Friday, St. Patrick's Day, at a time and location to be determined. And our last update was Lancaster Catholic did lead at New Hope Soulbury 53-45 with approximately minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now, we do have a little bit of an update time-wise. Score-wise is similar, so Catholic now leads New Hope Soulbury 53-46 with 2:38 left in that ballgame. So Lancaster Catholic holding a 7-point lead over New Hope Soulbury. The other half of the Eastern bracket, Imhotep and Dunmore playing tomorrow at Bethlehem Liberty, tip at 5. And Columbia takes on Lake Lehman at Marks Hall tomorrow, also with a tip at 5. Before the teams pass the ball in, once again, we'd like to thank our game sponsor, CJ Lucas Funeral Home, with locations in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. I'd like to thank Charles, Marlon, Al, Bernie, Coach Mick, Ashley, and Ashley for everything you do at CJ Lucas Funeral Home, and thank you for sponsoring. Last shot by Reed doesn't go. Katie grabs it, looking for help. Gets it up to Chapman, and we have a whistle.
They're going to call a walk. I don't know if Chapman ever held possession for the walk call, but that they're going to call a walk, and it's going to be West Catholic's possession. And I was going to mention before, out of the timeout, your coach Frown here, you want to get a stop here on the defensive end. They got the stop, so unfortunately couldn't get the ball to anybody to advance past half court, and West Catholic remains possession here. But your Mount Carmel, it's all about stops here in the fourth quarter.
Moore to the hoop. Gets 2, 37-29. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in this one.
As soon as we mentioned about a stop, they got a layup right at the basket.
Rachel works inside.
Turnover.
A little bit.
They're trying to get it inside the Reisinger. They just have to get a good position up top to get that ball into her, because Reisinger is battling down there, get a good position on the block. They just have to get the right angle to make that pass to her.
Henry inbounds. Reed brings it up court for the Burrs. Under 4 minutes left in this one. Henry to Butler, who's been on fire this quarter. That one doesn't go. Pozzoli gets the rebound.
Now Carmel's looking to run here. Jenna going to the basket.
Out to Chapman. Drives. Doesn't fall. Reed gets it for the Burrs.
They're going to get a timeout for an injury.
Timeout for an injured player. West Catholic staff going to come out and attend the injured player. Number 3, Jasmine Butler leading the game on power for West Cal. Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to our live broadcast of the PIAA AAA Girls Basketball Playoffs here on WKMC. MCA leads 37-29 with 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in this one. Winner moves on to the Elite 8 round on the march to Hershey.
Yeah, it's going to be West Catholic's ball off the injury timeout. And Mount Carmel sets up in her full court press.
More inbounds, gets it to Reed.
The big thing with this full court press for Coach Ferrano, you're not necessarily looking for a steal, but you're looking to run some time off this clock and not allow West Catholic to score early.
Blake shoots the 3 off the rim.
Offensive rebound. It had to be a point of emphasis there at halftime for West Catholic because they are getting a lot more second chance opportunities here in the second half than they did in the first half.
And Moore grabbed that last one for West Catholic.
West Catholic sets up in a box set.
Butler inbounds, she's feeling fine. Another whistle.
And we have timeout.
Timeout taken by the Burrs. Score update in the other game, Lancaster Catholic is leading New Hope Soulbury 57-51 with 1 minute 19 seconds left in that one. You are seeing some boys basketball teams warming up in our camera. Just want to update everyone that MCA is the first game of a doubleheader. Class 5A boys are playing after us. Exeter is taking on Mechanicsburg. So again, those teams are warming up. They'll be taking the court after this one is over. And we're in the last few minutes, 3 minutes and 6 seconds left. Excuse me. Our score is 37-29 MCA. Had a little tongue twister there, Hodge.
Yeah, that's it. It happens here. It's, game's getting exciting. 37-29 with 3 minutes left. Out of the timeout, Coach Ferrano had to emphasize boxing out and getting stops here. You're up 37-29. You just want to get stops. Play good defense and get some stops.
Moore to the hoop. She shoots it. Doesn't go. Reisinger board.
It's going to be Mount Carmel ball. I was going to mention there, they just got the stop they needed, and it looked like they might have threw the ball out of bounds, but fortunate for Mount Carmel, they're going to maintain possession here. And West Catholic coming out in a full court press.
2:43 and counting in this one. Tornadoes have it.
Mount Carmel's just got to take care of the basketball.
Pozzoli to Wachowski. Katie finishes. 2 more for number 24. 39-29 Red Tornadoes. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left.
Trap. Mount Carmel also has to stop there with the trap.
Butler, 3-shot. It drops. She's been on fire this quarter. Cuts the lead to 7, 39-32. Pozzoli to Chapman.
Carmel slow it up here.
Reisinger dishes. Katie.
They get the foul.
And we have a whistle.
Nice pass there by Reisinger. Katie Wachowski going to go to the foul line here. Katie Wachowski, you mentioned her all game. She's doing a little bit of everything for Mount Carmel. Playing a great defensive role, boxing out, getting rebounds. She made a nice cut there to get to the basket. Reisinger found her, and she's going to the foul line for 2.
Just off the back of the rim. shot, checks back in for the Burrs.
Katie Wachowski definitely wants to make this one so Mount Carmel can set up in her full court press and choose some time off the clock.
That one falls for Katie. Tornadoes up to 40 points, 40-32 with 2:02 and counting left.
Mount Carmel, they drop back into the 1-2-2 that they played all first half.
Moore grabs it. West Catholic still has possession.
Mount Carmel's going to watch her. Like you mentioned, Aaron, Butler's been playing good here in the third and fourth quarter. You got a key on her.
Reed shot doesn't go. Possession going to go to the Red Tornadoes. Minute 40 left, 8-point lead for the Big Red. Coach Ferrano.
Yeah, you're Mount Carmel here out of West Catholic's full court press. You just got to take care of the basketball, get into the front court, run the offense, and eventually West Catholic will have to foul. Just can't dribble into the trap. West Catholic's been trying to trap here in the fourth quarter. You got to stay behind the ball if you're Mount Carmel.
Pozzoli gets to Rachel. Inside to Alyssa.
Oh, they had Chapman underneath there.
Janet in no hurry. Under a minute 20 left. Alyssa. To watch, people are sneaking up. The Burrs, and we do have a whistle.
That's very smart basketball there for Mount Carmel. They had Chapman underneath maybe for an opportunity for a layup, and they also had Katie Wachowski cut to the basket, but hey, 8-point lead, minute 10 left. You don't necessarily have to score. You know, you want the easy ones, and Alyssa Reisinger is going to have a chance at 2 easy ones here with Mount Carmel being in a double bonus the rest of the game.
Reisinger for her first. Doesn't fall, so Tornadoes are going to still be up 8 with 1:10 left. Alyssa for her second. That one does fall for 4-2. 41-32 with a minute 8 seconds and counting left. Burrs have it. Butler, 3-shot. Doesn't go. Pozzoli rebound. Under a minute to play. Tornadoes have a 9-point lead, 41-32.
Jenna Pozzoli will have a chance to go to the foul line for 2 foul shots, and you know, almost want to say ice this game here. You know, go up 11 here with 58 seconds left. It'll be 2 huge foul shots for Jenna's confidence.
Pozzoli knocks it down. Tornadoes' lead is now 10. Number 10 for her second foul throw. Knocks them both down. 43-32, 59.8 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, nice 2 foul shots there for Jenna Pozzoli. You know, I got to talk to her the other day before the game, and I was joking around with her after the Holy Redeemer when she said they went to the gym on Sunday and shot 200 foul shots each.
That definitely helped. Catholic Butler, she's been a story for them for the fourth quarter. Reisinger gets the board. Katie gets up to Chapman.
Can I get a foul? This time it's going to be Chapman going to the foul line.
We do have a score update. Lancaster Catholic has defeated New Hope Solberry 64-54. So the winner of this one is going to be taking on the Lancaster Catholic Crusaders on Friday in the Elite Eight.
Chapman just short on that first one.
Ava going to get her second. That one does drop. Tornadoes are up 12.
40 seconds left here, Aaron, for Mount Carmel. You just don't want to foul. Don't want to give West Catholic any opportunities to get 3-point plays.
Butler with a nice move and finish. 2 more points for her. Cuts the lead to 10, 44-34, 30.6 7 seconds left in this one. Butler up to 13 points. Great second half for the Burrs.
And if you're Mount Carmel, though, you'll trade 2 for 2 for the rest of the game here with 30 seconds left. You know, like I mentioned, you just don't want to give up that 3-point play, you know, and allow West Catholic to, you know, get to their full court press there and possibly get their turnover. But, you know, that's let her go to the basket there, get the layup. Now, Jennifer's always going to go to the foul line for 2.
Zoli to the stripe. Knocks down the first. And the second one falls as well. 46-34. Under 30 seconds left in this one. West Catholic. That basket falls for Blake. So we're at 20.2 seconds left. Tornadoes up 46-36.
And like we said on the last position, Aaron, you'll trade the 2 for 2 because Jennifer Zoli went to the foul line there to shoot 2 with 30 seconds left. That play just up the court took 10 seconds off, and Mount Carmel has an opportunity to go down again and shoot 2 foul shots.
Rachel is going to head to the stripe. Still have 20 seconds left. That 46-36 score was the exact score of the Redeemer game. And Rachel makes this one different by hitting that free throw. Tornadoes now up 47-36. And she knocks down the second as well. Under 20 seconds, 48-36. Rachel had to match her sister in the scoring column with 7 on that one. So both were costing 7 points apiece. Under 10 seconds. Butler with another bucket, cutting the lead to 10, and we have a whistle.
It's going to be knocked away. Mount Carmel's possession underneath still. Should
be the final play, 1.1 seconds left. Katie inbounds to Rachel. And that's, Rachel's going to end this one. Your final score, Mount Carmel area, Red Tornadoes 48, West Catholic Burrs 38. We'd like to thank again our game sponsor, CJ Lucas Funeral Home. Locations both in Mount Carmel and Coltmont. Charles, I think Marlin and Coach Nick have a pickup in Manheim Township. So the Tornadoes are the winners in this one, improving to 27-2 on the season. And with their 27th victory, they tie for the most wins in girls basketball history, tying the 2012 and 2017 teams. Each of those teams also had 27 wins. And that final score, 48-38, has MCA holding their opponent under 40 points again. And that has occurred in 21 of 29 of MCA's games this season. I'd like to thank Jose for providing that to us here in the booth. The Tornadoes are going to move on to the Elite Eight. Next round is on Friday. They're going to be taking on the Lancaster Catholic Crusaders. And all season long, we have named our Hollywood Pizza Player of the Game. And tonight, dominating performance by number 42, Alyssa Reisinger, with 19 points, numerous boards. Great job by Alyssa in getting our Player of the Game. Hodge, you want to?
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, Alyssa Reisinger played a huge impact in this game. You know, even the whole Mount Carmel offense and defense there, rebounding was the key to this game, and you know that's what gave Mount Carmel the 48-38 win at the end. Because you know they might not be the tallest team, but they have the most heart every single time when the Koski twins are out there, along with Jenna Chapman and Reisinger, boxing out in defense for Mount Carmel was the name of the game.
So with the win, Tornadoes continue their march to Hershey. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to WKMC. For Tyler Hodge, Alyssa Tresker, the best camera person in the PIAA, I'm Aaron Demansky. It's been a great night to be a red tornado.